Hey crafty friends, we are in the final week counting down to Christmas. Today we have 6 days to go. Let's see what's in store for us in this card. Open it up. I need to clear off some of our last cards here. I'm loving all the different cards we're making. It's going to keep us well equipped to send out many cards in the new year, if you haven't sent them out already. So, oh, this is a really fun one. We have a nice bright yellow flower here with a little secret. It opens up and just a simple card to say hello. So you can use this for any number of reasons. Let's take our pieces out. So how is your Christmas planning going? Are you in the coast down now, or a heated frenzy to finish things up? I had a lot in the beginning of the month, but then this last week before Christmas is actually kind of quiet, so I can spend some time getting ready for the new year and just enjoying the Christmas season, which I'm happy for. I think I'll plan it that way next year too. Do all my stuff in the beginning of December. Okay, so we are going to start by adhering the pattern paper to the front. This is really pretty paper. You could use the other side too with the lemons if you want a lot of yellow on your card. I'm going to use the blue. So we'll start by just putting this down onto the card front. And then our cutout is going to give us a lot of fun layers with this cone flower. This, I think the name of the bundle that does the die cut here is called Cone Flower Celebrations or something like that. And I've made this now in a lot of different colors. So you can get, very different looks from like daisy to the purple to the yellow. I did one in fall colors, like an orange kind of thing with a tan background. So you can get a lot out of that one design. So I'm just taking the backing off my tear and tape, which is a little harder today for some reason. I am enjoying seeing everybody's progress on the cards and seeing which ones you like the best. Hopefully you like them all at least a little bit. All right, now we have here a stem that we're going to use for the flower. And then our leaves, each leaf has 2 pieces to it, kind of a base and then another layer to add texture. So you might have to take a minute to line up which one goes with which. So we're going to put those down. And our flower folds in half. The base piece folds in half. So you might want to figure out where that's going to be. That's going to be in the top left of the card. And you can use that to figure out how far you want the leaves. So you want them down a little ways. And I'm going to just glue these pieces on. So I would say, go down pretty much all the way to the bottom with the stem. That gives you room to work up top. And then put down the base. You could glue the texture on first and then put it all down. I'm just going to build it right on the card. And these die cuts are all from the cone flower bundle. I didn't really look to see if this is still available or not. But if it is, it's a good one to have. I could check that and put a link in the comments if it is. And I I think this one even has like a belated birthday sentiment in the kit, which was one of the reasons I liked the stamp. But I like cone flowers anyway, so I think they're kind of classic. I love them in summer. Okay, so now we're going to put down this base. So this is going to give us, see, a little place. You can write a secret message here. So you have the inside of the card, but then you also have this extra little place. You could put something else in there, a message or something. I did give you a butterfly, which I put on the inside of the card, but you could put that inside the flower as an option too. All right, and then we have this textured piece that's going to go on top of this. And if you want, you could leave like these. I'm putting glue on the little petals here. You could leave those kind of loose and that would give you more texture, but I'm going to put mine down with glue. And if you left them loose, you'd see like you get the little ends sticking up. So there's, you know, it's a fluffier card. Okay, so that's down on the top, but you can still open it. And then we'll put the brown center of the flower, which is also textured from the die. We'll put that right there on the top of the flower. Isn't that just a happy flower? I think this is a very happy flower. All right, so we're done building our flower. Now we're going to work on our sentiment. So we have a black piece of paper with a hole in the end, which we'll be tying the white ribbon through. And we're going to put the sentiment, the hello, on the black cardstock and put it closer to the ribbon side so that there's room over here. We can cut a little notch in on the end. With these sentiments that are cut out like that, I have enjoyed kind of mounting them on whatever the background is, white or black, and then using another shape, like in this case a rectangle, that I'm going to make a little flag out of. So when I say in the instructions to flag the right edge, this is what I mean, is cut a little notch in. So I cut to the center, just a little ways, like 1/4 of an inch, and then I go from one side to that center and from the other side to that center. So sometimes this is called flag or banner or notch it, different words. Now, before I put this down, I'm going to just tie this into a knot, into a bow. You could, if you want, tie this around the green stem before you put it down. I'm gonna just tie it and then place the whole element on the card so that the bow lines up with the stem. Like that. And I think I'm gonna use dimensional here. Maybe 2, to hold this in place where I want it. And you can play a little bit with where you want it, depending on where that leaf is. So I'm gonna go around there. I want that leaf to be showing, but you could, you could do this in many ways. And then I'm just gonna fluff up my bow a little bit, make sure that's showing. And then I'm gonna add my butterfly to the inside of the card. You could put it on the front if you want to, somewhere. You could put it on the flower or inside. I'm just putting mine inside the card just for a little bit more interest. I think I'm going to put it like here in the center. You could put it up there or down there. And then, guess what we're going to do? You guessed it. We're going to add some gems for bling. So you've got some really nice sunny yellow gems in this one. And I'll put one there. I'll put one down here. And one over here. So how's that for a really pretty, cute card to say hello to somebody? You can put a secret message inside here. Open it up and you have a little butterfly. I hope you've enjoyed this card, and I hope that you are loving this Christmas season. Come back again tomorrow for the next card.